What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Silver and Black Allegiance. I'm Joe Morley, and it's game week, right? Week 1, Raiders, Chargers. That's right. Chargers coming looking for that revenge for the Week 18 loss when the Raiders said, get on out of here because your season's over. We're heading into the playoffs. Raiders coming back out, brand new head coach. All this and much more right after this. That's right, folks. Raider Nation, get ready, get pumped up. You have to be excited going into this season with all the work that's been done with Derek Carr, Max Crosby. Davante Adams is a Raider. You guys ready to watch him on the field? Here we go. Raiders just named 8 captains this year. Derek Carr, Davante Adams, A.J. Cole, Mac Hollins, Colton Miller, Duran Harmon, Denzel Perryman, and Max Crosby. Those are your 8 captains this year. You guys, this has me pumped up. Like, since the Raiders have been in Vegas the last 2 years, no losing season, right? So it's only going to get better. Josh McDaniels looks like he has learned a lot from his last coaching stint in Denver, then went to back to New England, probably got his head on right and looking like they're doing the right things, saying the right things. This team looks very disciplined. I talked about this in the last breakdown show. They look disciplined. Only 13 penalties in their 4 preseason games. That's not what we see from the Raiders, right? 0 turnovers. They look disciplined. They look like they're going to come out here. They're not going to commit the stupid little penalties that we always normally get, and they don't want to turn the ball over. It's going to be a great game. All right. We got the division. We got a division game to break it off, right? To start the game, we go to SoFi, the home away from home, right? It's going to be full of Raider fans. It's going to feel just like a home game for the Raiders. Since moving to Vegas, the Raiders are 2-2 against the Chargers, right? 2-2, but one of those was a good one, right? When we knocked the Chargers out last year. But, you know, Herbert and the rest of the Chargers have come out and said that they've been waiting for this. This is the one that they circled. Raiders. They want the revenge because you hate going home like that, right? To watch Daniel Carlson send you home on a last-second field goal when you could have – all you had to do was tie, and we both could have gone to the playoffs. But it's not happening. All right. Derek Carr. Have your opinions, whatever you think about him. I love Derek Carr. That's my quarterback. Derek Carr is my quarterback. This is his 9th straight start for the Raiders, right? The longest since Tim Brown, when Tim Brown had 11. Steve Wisniewski had 13. It would have been the record, I think, for the Raiders is Janikowski, but they don't count opening day starts, or they don't count starts for kickers. Janikowski had 17 opening day starters. Remember Janikowski? Anyways, the Raiders have won 3 straight openers, but I think the Chargers have won 3 straight openers. I don't know how much you want to take into a fact of that, but there we go. Whew. I'm excited. I'm going to the game. I'll be at the game. If you guys see me at the game, say, well, what up, Joe? Say what up. I'll say what's up. We'll talk. We'll take pictures. We'll talk about the upcoming season because I'm excited. This offense is going to be legit. Let's get into the injury report, right? Here's our injury report. This is as of latest one that I just pulled up. Diablo is on there with the wrist injury. He's going to play. J.C. Jackson. So everybody else on the Raiders, good to go. Everybody's good to go on the Raiders. Chargers, on the other hand, J.C. Jackson, Tranquil, Donald Parham, and Isaiah Spiller on there. Isaiah Spiller, he's playing. He's on there, but it's like he's been practicing. Everything's fine. J.C. Jackson and Parham are not practicing. They haven't been at practice. They're doubtful and questionable. I don't see either one of them playing. Charger fans will tell you, oh, they're day-to-day. They're probably going to play. I don't see them playing. I see both of them out. And Tranquil, I see him playing. So Other than that, the Raiders should be fine. Oh, what happened in my background? There it is. You guys got to see everything. It's just me running this, so it is what it is. So those injury report, both teams should be good to go. J.C. Jackson. If I don't want to hear this if the Raiders win or whatever, they're going to say, "Well, we didn't have J.C. Jackson." It is what it is. Raiders should be preparing for J.C. Jackson to be on the field because we don't know. It seems like the Chargers are playing a little stupid game with their injury report, whatever. Some teams do that, some teams don't. I don't see the benefit of it, but every team should be preparing for the best players that the other team has. So if J.C. Jackson's there, great. If he's not there, great. It doesn't matter. It's not going to change the game plan much. If he is there, you wonder if you want to test him a little bit, right? You want to go after that ankle. Maybe he hasn't been running and cutting on it or in football plays, as I would say. He's been running and stuff, but not doing football activities. So you might want to check it. But here we go. My players to watch this week, right? And of course, you already know everybody wants to see Davante Adams and Derek Carr connection. All right, so I'm going to put them on there to make everybody happy because everybody wants to see that. We all want to see it. The whole world wants to see it. See if the Fresno State connection is back. But besides those two, right? Besides those two and what they can do, I want to see Jonathan Abram, right? I want to see how he fits into this defense. I want to see how Jonathan Abram fits into our defense because he can't sit back there and be that safety because he'll get pulled apart. In the preseason, it looked like they were blitzing him. He's a box safety. I want to see what they do and where they play him. If they line him up like as a dime or like a nickel package and blitz him off from the box. I want to see his role in this defense. Malcolm Koonce is another guy I want to see. Malcolm Koonce, you guys know about him. He led the league in sacks in the preseason. They look at that. They need to get him in there. There should be no third and long without Malcolm Koonce, Max Crosby, and Chandler Jones in there. Those three should be in there at all times. So I want to see what Malcolm Koonce can do, how much they use him because they need to get him involved. I think Malcolm Koonce is going to be a big part of this defense this year. Rock Sin, right? A lot of people joke about him. I want to see what Rock Sin can do. He's the starting cornerback, right? They traded Ngakoue for him. They brought him in. Ever since he was drafted, he had high hopes. Indianapolis, he played pretty good over there. Now him and Nate Hobbs are taking over the cornerback position. I already know what Nate Hobbs can do. I don't have a problem with Nate Hobbs. I want to see what Brock can do over there. He's going to get tested with some great wide receivers this week. Can he hold up? Can he make that big play? You know what? He doesn't even have to make the big play. Just don't allow the big play, and we should be all right. And our last one I want to see is Mack Hollins, our new captain, one of the new captains. Because we're all talking about, Davante Adams, and we're talking about Hunter Renfrow. Well, Mack Hollins is supposed to be the guy who takes it over the top, right? So you got Hunter Renfrow, Davante Adams, and Darren Waller, and then you bring in Mack Hollins. Who's going to be open? Who's more likely going to get that one-on-one matchup or the one that's going to get the worst defender? And I hate saying that because even the worst player on the field in the NFL, that 53-man guy, is badass, right? But he's supposed to get the worst defender on the field, or maybe he'll get the linebacker. And Mack Hollins should take advantage of some of these coverages. So I'm interested to see Mack Hollins. We saw like what DJ Turner and Keenan Cole were able to do in the offense in the preseason. So maybe he steps up and does some of those roles. I'm interested to see that. So those are the guys that I'm watching in this game, week 1. There you guys go. All right, so this is the moment you guys all came for, right? The score prediction. What is your score prediction? Put it down below. Let me know what's going to happen. Here's mine right here. Kind of iffy about it because I wanted to go a little bit lower on the Raiders total score, but I don't know. I think the offenses both show up for both of these teams, and I'm going 33-23. Raiders, right? Raider victory. I think Derek Carr goes for 340 yards, 3 touchdowns. That doesn't mean that all those touchdowns are like long touchdowns, right? I believe that he's going to have one of those little dump-offs. And Josh Jacobs is like the only back to have multiple touchdowns in week 1 for like 2 or 3 straight seasons. So does Josh Jacobs get involved? I should have put him as a player to watch because we've all been interested. Since they played him in the Hall of Fame game, everybody made a big deal about it. Then they pulled him back. When we get down to the goal lines, are they going to use Abdullah or Zamir White over Josh Jacobs? Or are they going to let Josh Jacobs score these touchdowns? It's going to be interesting to see. The offensive line, guys, I don't have a graphic for this. I should have made a graphic. They come out and they said they hear everything that people are saying, right? They go, we're on the internet just like everybody else. This is what the offensive line is saying. But all they're saying is we go out there, we put in the work, we get better. But they have their work cut out for them this weekend against one of the best, or could be one of the best defensive lines in the league in the Chargers. Week 1, we start off division rival with a team that has a grudge against us and some great and Super Bowl contenders, right? Or on paper, they're Super Bowl contenders, or everybody's crowning them, trying to crown them. The Raiders can come out and make a statement in this game. If they come out and they win 33-23, or they win, it doesn't matter, they win 24-23 or whatever, 7-6, it doesn't matter. If they win and they beat the Chargers, then they take over as the favorites in the AFC West. I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, the Chiefs are still there, right? But a lot of people are down on the Chiefs this year, right? And everybody's high on the Chargers, low on the Chiefs, low, and then the Raiders are right here. Like, people are talking. I'm not trying to be like Stephen A. Smith, where I'm going to tell you Chargers are going to score more than the Raiders, and score the most points in the league, and then the Raiders are going to beat them. Anyways, let me know what you guys are excited about, because it's Raiders season. I'm ready to go. I'm not going to make this long. This is it, guys. This is it. I'm ready to go. This is all you need. This is all you need to get ready for this week 1 Raider. Oh, SoFi Stadium. You got to be ready, because the Raider fans are going to be rocking Raiders. I'll see you guys in SoFi. See you guys next week. Let's go Raiders.